Da 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 da, like I knew that I would now. Da 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 da. I feel good. Da 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 da, like I knew that I would now. Da 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 da. So good. Dun dun. So fine. Dun dun. I feel good. Hey everybody, Mark Holmes here. And as always, I want to thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. Oh my goodness, today, friends, is the day that we start football. Oh my goodness. I'm actually out here still working on this set. I've learned some more stuff on the live stream studio things that I can do. And one of which is I can actually have a feed from Zoom and I can picture it on the screen here. The only thing is I have to add another computer screen to all the stuff that's hooked up to it. This damn computer, it's got seven screens hooked up to it. 7. And it's like, bro, let me know when you got some real work for me. Seriously. The only problem is the guy controlling it. That's the only problem the computer has. So I've got to run a HD cable out here so I have another screen so I can put the Zoom call up on that screen, and then I can say to the computer, hey, that screen, I want picture in picture. It's going to be mind-blowing. It's going to be mind-blowing. Oh my goodness, it's going to be great. And so tonight, we're going to live stream the Kansas City Texans game on the channel as kind of a practice game to try and see how it works. So what I may do is I may put a link for channel members. If you're one of those paid members, you can actually come in and join us for the stream so we can see if it actually works before Sunday. Because if that does, that's a game changer. That is really a game changer. Okay, so back to I feel good. Da, 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 da. Amari Cooper, who was listed on the injury report yesterday. All my troubles seem so far away. With his hamstring. Says he feels good, da, 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 with no problem, no discomfort, and is ready and good to go for the game. That is great news. That is freaking fantastic news. I am so happy to hear about that. But has anybody seen Philly 500? I was looking on his channel. It's been 23 hours since he posted his last video, which is kind of strange because Philly 500, here it is, opening day. Figured you'd be all over this because there's a story out right now. It appears that the shoe is on the other foot. Eagle fans have had a way, and see, I guess I have to notify, because I got to take up the slack for Philly 500, since there's a void there. There's a void there for you Eagle fans. And I know you want to be up to date on everything that's going on with your Eagles. So I'm filling the void for Philly 500 about Zake Ertz. Zake Ertz was talking about contract negotiations. See, it's amazing that I didn't know that other teams actually had contract negotiation talk when it's not getting done. See, he's a little miffed and is talking about the contract negotiations that just don't appear to be going anywhere. See, here's my thing. Tight ends are key. Tight ends are as important, if not more important, than wide receivers these days. You've seen a lot of great wide receivers that don't have rings. But show me a great tight end, and more times than not, I'll show you a Super Bowl ring. And when you think about recent history, how good some of these teams that are winning Super Bowls, the tight ends are. Gronk, he got a couple of rings with Tom Brady. Travis Kelce, yeah, that guy. George Kittle was just there too. And Zake Ertz. Tight end is a new weapon. Tight end is a guy who can help stretch the field. Tight end is a guy who's a security blanket. Tight ends are key, and really good tight ends that can catch the ball. There are not a lot of them out there. And especially when you think about the Eagles offense. You know, we were sold a bill of goods that the only people he had to throw to were lawn furniture out there. But that offense was a check down offense to the tight ends because they had two really good tight ends and a great passing receiver and a passing catching running back in Miles Sanders. So when you look at the yardage that those two tight ends put up, it was a lot. It was a hell of a lot. And Zake Ertz is key. So contract negotiations, generally speaking, you know, I got my number up here. Team got its number down here. And when they break off or you renegotiate, usually you'll come up a little bit, I'll come down a little bit, you'll come up a little, and we'll meet someplace in the middle. Oh. That's not what happened. The Eagles came back with lesser numbers. They kicked more of the money down the road and put less guaranteed money on it. And now contract talks have broken off. Zake Ertz says, hey, I want to be here. I want to be an Eagle. But I'm not sure that the feeling is mutual. I'm going to play this season like it's my last. I'm betting Philly 500 is losing his mind right about now. And maybe that's why he's not on here. I know a lot of things, crazy things have been happening to you, Philly. I know a lot of crazy things. You know, that door yesterday. You heard that door. Ain't nobody else in the house. You hear the door slam. Yeah. It's the belt, Philly. It's the belt. I told you, Joe Boo put some bad mojo on there, and you upped the ante against Joe Boo. You talking about taking his head off? Dude. Joe Boo's my boy. I love Joe Boo. I take Joe Boo everywhere. But I'm scared of that mother humper. You want to take his head off? Dude, I pray for you. So we'll see what happens with Zake Ertz. Because here's the problem for you, Philly. In case you didn't know, you better ask somebody. One of those things, you know, you're always talking about Howie Roseman and how good he is. Well, what Howie has done is he keeps kicking the can down the road, you know, like a payday loan. And the thing about those payday loans is eventually you got to pay it back or you're going to lose your car. And Philly, next year, you guys have $263 million scheduled in payouts. You got a whole lot of restructuring or cutting of players. And that might be why we ain't got the money to pay you, Zach. We need to push it down the road, bro. I'm Mark Holmes, and I feel good, da-da-da-da-da-da-da, like I knew that I would now, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I feel good, da-da-da-da-da-da-da, like I knew that I would now. Football's back, baby!